All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this week's rendition of Ask the EO Vet. I'm Dr. Janet Roark. I'm your essential oil vet, and I am here to answer your questions every Sunday night because, I don't have anything better to do. That's not true at all. I really like helping you guys. That's my chance to give back to the community for free. And of course, encourage you guys to learn more and come join me over in the and become an EO Vet member in the membership. So we have a couple of announcements. I posted them in the description as we get started here. We do have a few things coming up. One is please sign up for the giveaway. The giveaway, I'm giving away a free 5 ml of helichrysum oil, and you can enter the giveaway by going to essentialoilvet.com/giveaway. Post that right here. Essentialoilvet.com/giveaway. Sign up for the helichrysum. There's like no strings attached. I'm just giving one away, guys. Like, I just want to give things away. Have you guys ever had that a situation in life where like maybe things aren't going super great, or just like a lot of bad stuff keeps happening and you're like, what can I do to not let this keep happening? What is happening in the universe? And so one of the things I like to do when things like that are happening, which has been happening a lot to me lately, just in my personal life, is to give things away. It makes me feel good. It puts my perspective back into gratitude. And I'm so grateful for all of you. So I just want to do a giveaway, and that's it. There's no like ulterior motive here or anything, you guys. So sign up for the giveaway. It doesn't matter if you have essential oils or don't have any essential oils yet, you can still sign up. So it doesn't matter what country you're in. I'm going to send it whoever the lucky number is. We use a random number generator to figure out who wins based on all the entries, and then just give it away that way. So we do it very fair in that regard. Okay, so that's the first announcement. Sign up for the giveaway, get some helichrysum. The second one is this week on Wednesday at 7 p.m. is the Essential Oil Vet member exclusive webinar, which is on first aid and wound care for animals this Wednesday at 7 p.m. So go ahead and register for that. The link is posted. It's go.essentialoilvet.com/member-webinar. It's very complicated, but it is a really good one. I'm going to teach you guys all about inflammation and the wound healing process, get a little scientific in there, but also tell you some really cool stories, like what essential oils I used when Miles jumped out of a 2-story window, and what essential oils I used when Lucy got bit by a rattlesnake, and what essential oils I used just this year when JJ, my baby horse, got cut by a rock that was like an 8-inch long giant cut, and I was out of the country, and so I had to wait until I got home before I started using essential oils with him. He just went to the local clinic here, to get patched up, and they did a pretty good job, but it dehisced because of the location and that sort of thing. So we're able to heal it very quickly with some essential oils. So I'm going to tell you guys all of those stories and what essential oils I use in those types of situations, so that you can use those as well in your home and be better equipped when accidents happen. So awesome. So that is the second announcement. The third is, if you have not registered for the in-person event in Salt Lake City, Utah, and you are going to the doTERRA convention, or you happen to live somewhere around Salt Lake City, Utah, and you want to come to the Wednesday night, that's 6 to 8 p.m. over in Salt Lake City, please RSVP. It's a 2-hour long workshop that I'm going to be teaching you guys about all the different essential oils from A to Z, and of some fun stories in there as well. So essentialoilvet.com/RSVP. That is only in person. It is not online. I know all the other stuff I do is online, but for the most part, but this one is in person only. It will not be streamed. So be sure to register if you are going to be there in person. All right. So let me know what essential oils you guys are using today as well. If you have any questions, pop it in the chat. We have a few people that submitted questions early, so I'm going to go ahead and answer those ones first. And the first one is from Pizza. Dogs that are allergic to grass in New Zealand. Tried everything, but steroids are no longer working. Would lavender or lavender and frankincense be a good try? So, my friend, yes, those would be good to try. I'm going to give you a free handout. Okay, a free PDF, downloadable PDF. It is essentialoilvet.com/allergy PDF. It gives you a rundown of the different things that you can use, as well as encourages you to join the membership. Because one of the webinars that we did this month, we're doing first aid. I just told you about that. Recently, we just did one on allergies, and you can actually watch the recording of that. Very, very low cost. Hop into the membership, go watch that. It's going to be super, super beneficial. We typically like to use lemon, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, and copaiba for those particular cases. You also have got to address gut health because microbiome is everything. And when their microbiome is off, by things like steroid use and all those other fun things, then you have a hard time getting kind of back to normal, getting back to homeostasis. Allergies are a managed problem in animals. They usually have it for life. And so it's managed, not cured. And so we want to make sure we manage that. And you can use a lot of natural things to help with that, including some essential oils like those oils I just mentioned. Michelle Windell says, what do you recommend for a cat that is chewing their fur off on their belly? So that, Michelle, is it's called fur barbering, like a barber cuts your hair, right? It's called fur barbering when they're chewing all the hair off their belly. Sometimes it's due to allergies. It's a really common problem with cats. It's often caused by stress. And the first thing to do is to rule out allergies. So you have to work with your veterinarian on this. If there's a lot of redness, inflammation, hot spots, that sort of thing, then that's probably allergies. So doing a food elimination trial, switching off of any poultry-based foods, getting off of kibble and onto a raw diet can be extremely beneficial. Adding in digestive enzymes, like what is in the multivitamin that I recommend, which is New Vet Plus for felines. And you can also use some antihistamine oils like lavender or Roman chamomile. If it's not allergies, if it's like just kind of what we call psychogenic alopecia, it's basically OCD, and there's some kind of stress trigger, and they just are like, I'm so stressed, I'm going to chew on my belly. A lot of times there's a digestive component as well. So I still recommend doing the digestive enzymes. But any kind of stress can cause it, like a new animal or, somebody bringing a baby home or, anything that can cause stress in cats, which is like, I moved the litter box. Oh no, that world is ending. Or, if you moved or there's a lot of construction going on or something like that. Anything can cause stress in cats. Maybe you moved the chair 4 inches and they don't like that. So really, if you can find the cause of the stress, pinpoint that and try to eliminate it, maybe move the chair back or that sort of thing, that can be really helpful. Just decrease the stress in the environment. And then add in like stimulus, like play activities, enrichment activities, making sure your cat's getting enough exercise. Movement is actually really good for kitties, even if it's a small amount. And then, of course, we have tons of oils that help with maintaining a healthy stress response, decreasing stress in the home. The Kids Calmer blend, Balance, Serenity, Roman chamomile, Peace, Console, Adaptive, Forgive is really, really good for cats too if they're angry at you for something, depending on their personality. So hopefully that helps, Michelle, with some of your kitty that's licking all the fur off their belly. Amy is wondering the best way to use On Guard to support the immune system before surgery for a 30-pound dog. 1 drop internally twice a day, about 3 to 5 days before the event. Lisa Clark is asking for an alternative for flea treatment, and I really like, there's several oils that you can use. Terra Shield is great. Cedarwood is great. For a full protocol, go to essentialoilvet.com/fleas. That is a free downloadable document that you can actually read through. You have to be pretty aggressive if you already have a flea problem, but it is doable. Diatomaceous earth is going to be one of your best friends, but definitely check out that resource, Miss Lisa, and hopefully that will help. Marie Claire is asking about essential oils for a cat that has recovered from some urinary stuff going on, UTI, cystitis. She got some meds from her vet. It did return. And then so it's kind of like a recurring thing. She's worried about it coming back again. So how to support and prevent, maybe with essential oils. Marie Claire, I would highly recommend you join the membership because we have a really great full protocol in there. But just very briefly, copaiba and juniper berry are very supportive for kitties with that need a little bit support in their urinary tract. And so those are great. I just do 4 to 5 drops of each of those, and you can even add in some frankincense in a 10 milliliter roller bottle like this, and top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and then you can apply that on the belly every other day or so for prevention and whatnot. Nina is asking what she can use for her dog that gets regular yeast infections in her ears, despite paying $160 every 6 weeks for the fancy new eardrops. So Nina, we have a whole, again, in the membership, we have a full webinar called Defeat the Yeast. And it's a really fun webinar about all the different things that you can use to combat that. I also have a free resource if you would like it. It is our ear guide. So essentialoilvet.com/ear-guide, ear-guide. For that free resource, you do have to just type that in into the browser. I don't have like links on the website or anything like that. So essentialoilvet.com/ear-guide to get that free guide. Oils that help support the ears: lavender, basil, geranium, arborvitae, frankincense, all very, very good. All right, let's see what questions we have live. Oh, is this helpful, you guys? Answering other people's questions. Vicky, I already kind of answered that question as far as allergies, so definitely check that out. Kim RN. Okay, I like this question because my answer is gonna maybe surprise you a little bit. So Kim says best oils to deter rattlesnakes from your home. So the best way, so reptiles actually don't have like crazy good senses of smell, but they are really good. So having like an essential oil that might deter them might not actually work. I haven't found one that's like a snake repelling oil yet. Some people like to use clove or something like that, maybe. But the reason why rattlesnakes are coming around your house potentially is because why? Why do snakes come around? They come around when there is a food source. And so if you can repel the things that rattlesnakes eat, then they're less likely to come around, less likely to bother you, and that sort of thing. So rattlesnakes really like rodents. That's their primary source of food. And so getting rid of rats and mice in your home, around your home, keeping the grass low, making sure there's no piles of debris or brush or trees or logs or anything like that that yummy rodents can hide in, will actually keep the snakes away because they're going to hang out where there's a food source. That's just how snakes work. But yes, and so that being said, rodents really don't necessarily like peppermint. Peppermint or clove are really good options for repelling those particular yummy food sources. Yeah, Michelle, I think I got to your question. Let's see. Amy's asking about the immune support. 1 drop internally. You can actually mix it with food if your dog will eat it, or you can put it in a capsule, either way. Oops. I guess I can turn off that banner. And we'll do one more question. Okay. Alicia is asking, well, Alicia's asking about the wildfires. Alicia, if you're in the membership group, I just we just talked about this. So definitely head over there. There's a really great post about that in there. For just 4 horses, Breathe is going to be your best friend. To with some fractionated coconut oil, just like on their neck and chest area is going to be your best friend for respiratory support for the smoke and things like that. And then we have lots of oils that support for birds and whatnot. Definitely come to the first aid webinar for that. Mm. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so Carrie says, my dogs like different oils. It's hard to find one that they both select. What can I do? So you can just choose ones that you like and diffuse that. If you're like really want to keep them separate, you can actually do topically oils, the oils that they each select separately, and just do it topically on that particular animal. That's a great way to do it, actually. But as far as diffusion, just go with what you like, and then they can leave. Just leave the room door open so they can leave if they don't like it. But in general, most essential oils are pretty safe to diffuse. Okay, that is all I have time for today. Be sure to check out the giveaway, essentialoilvet.com/giveaway. Make sure you spell it correctly so that you can get in there. And that's essentialoilvet.com/giveaway, GIVEAWA. And then definitely for the Helichrysum, and then come to the webinar, go.essentialoilvet.com/member-webinar, or you can just sign up for the membership, which is essentialoilvet.com/members. And we'll see you on Wednesday for the first aid webinar for those of you that are in the membership. All right, guys, I will see you next week right here, same time, same place, more Q&A. I'll be here every Sunday for all of eternity, actually, until there is no more Facebook Lives. So I'll see you guys then. Have an amazing rest of the weekend and an amazing week this week. I love y'all. Bye.